The first time she returned was for her man. He refused to go with her when she ran, thought her insubordinate for believing she had a right to her freedom. Since he felt he had his, well, hers could only come between them. Furthermore, his good white folks, they needed him, so he would, of course, stay. Yet she came back for him anyway, wanted to show him how to turn his love around, but what she found was her replacements in her husband's heart and bed. So she rescued her brothers and sisters instead. They walked with her, they talked with her, they fought with her through woods and rivers and crackers with guns. Through cellars, through horseshit, through failing convictions, through 1,258 miles. Through injured feet and fear, through unlimited trials, she led them to the home she prepared and told them they were now free, but only if they dared to be. Then she turned around a second time and went back for her parents. So when I get tired of being in these trenches, I recall my ancestral mother, Harriet's Queen Adaminta Tubman, and her third and fourth times when she dug these ditches, setting up rescue and reconnaissance missions, covert networks into the true axis of evil, unshackling the ankles and the consciousness of her people. And when I get discouraged by the ignorance, the hatred parading as innocence, the racist ideologies which insist and persist, I recall her fifth and sixth times when she showed who had the mastermind, for master's mind could never fathom her plans for travel nor her methods of escape. And when I break in my commitment and start acting like I don't know why I was sent, I recall how her seventh, eighth, and ninth times were spent trying to convince imprisoned psyches they were capable of releasing their chains. She said she could have freed thousands more if only we knew we were slaves. That's why when I'm scolded by the scared, or when chumps so weak they hump their backs when I speak, start shushing me, looking over their shoulders for the police, I pay homage to her 10th, 11th, and 12th times when snitches and slave catchers both bit her bullet, made a $40,000 bounty her whole card, and still couldn't pull it, not even during her 13th time when they swore they found her weakness. But since her commitment was only to God in the struggle, her weakness didn't exist, it was only a myth. And for every occasion, when I'm impatient with children, I bring to mind her 14th, 15th, and 16th times when she served as a constant reminder of the motherhood of God, a relentless fighter, her entire being involved fending off starvation and dogs with her bare hands, determined that even if she had to fall, our children could still stand. And for those infrequent days when I'm just feeling lazy, thoughts of her 17th and 18th journeys bombard me, because I know that we who believe in freedom, I said, we who believe in freedom, I said, we who believe in freedom, we cannot rest. Our people are entitled to our best. To offer less is detrimental. We demean ourselves, our past, and our potential. And for those of us who believe the revolution is in our words, well, we're just wrong. Most of us don't even have 19 well-crafted poems. We honor not our peers, our elders, nor our ancestors in the craft, spitting like we got a masterpiece when it's just a rough first draft. So when I suppose sometimes that I'll stop writing, thoughts of her 19th journey, they hit me like lightning. Because I know I was born to convince us, if we can't be serious about anything else, we've got to be serious about fighting. June 19.
All slaves are free.
June 19. All slaves are free. June 19. All slaves are free. June 19. June 19. June 19. Slaves are free. June 19.